Hi, everybody. I want to show you, it's Melinda Everett. I want to show you, I can't help but say who I am. I want to show you about doodling around the edges. Sometimes we have a couple of layouts. I think we have two. The ones that are 11 by 11, they all have the doodling. So it's, as you can see, people freak out about this. It really isn't that big deal. It just adds, like, it looks like you've sewn around the edge. It just kind of adds a little to it. As you can see, I am nowhere near even with it. It doesn't matter. I know you think it does, but it doesn't. People won't see as long as you're not horribly out. So let me show you how I do that. I'm left-handed, so I just kind of tilt that. And I'm going to go through, we have 3 different size pens. This is a 0.05. It's a little bit bigger, or it's the biggest one we have. This is 0.03. These are all journaling pens. It'll have a smaller tip to it. Let me show you. So I've got, there's that one. And then there's that one. Let me make sure so if I'm using that, see? Pretty decent size. That one's smaller. And then I have one that's 0.01. Let's see if I've got one of those here. I do. And it is going to be even smaller. You can use whatever size you want. I like the 0.05. So that's what I'm using. So, and I'm using black. You can use pewter if you want. All you're going to do is you're going to want to stay near the side. So I'm just, and you know, I don't know if any of you have sewn, especially if you do like hand sewing. And I'll tell you, you'll notice I end with like a dot, which I don't like sometimes. Sometimes I'll go back that way. I still have a dot. It's not going to show. So I just try to stay as uniform as I can, but I'm not going to freak out over it. And I just go through, I'm actually probably less uniform right now because I'm showing you. And so you're just going to go all the way around. I think probably the most important part is that you don't vary too far away from, don't get too far away from that edge. So if you're going to be anal about something, be anal about that. So see, I'm not exact. In fact, these here are thicker. But in the scheme of things, it won't matter because nobody's going to be looking at how big your dashes are. They're really not. So I'm just going to go around and I'm going to just put these all the way around until I get back to where I started. And see, that one's even not straight. A lot of times I'll do this when I'm watching TV and then I don't pay so much attention to it. Probably do a better job because I'm not trying to be so careful. Okay, and I stop before I get to the edge so that I can start the next one there. I don't really want to cross them. So if one goes too far, then I'll start the other side up a little bit. I'm going to show you another edge that I like to do. And I really like it because it gives me a little bit more freedom. There's a couple of different finishes. Anybody that's done the mixed media has, I'm sure, done something like this. This is where I need to speed myself up. Okay. And the last one. And see, when you look at the whole thing, you really aren't noticing that they're different lengths. Now you can make yourself notice, but in the scheme of things, I'm really not noticing. It's not a big deal. What it does is just, it's another way of finishing your edges. So instead of inking them or taking your scissors and distressing it or sanding it, it's just another way to finish your edges. So it makes your layout or your cards pop a little bit. Okay, so there we go. I'm done. So I want to show you a couple of other ways of doing an edge. Instead of just doing the dash, you can just leave a little bit more room in between them. And then there's a couple of things. I can put a dot. Look at that, isn't that cute? See, I can do a dot. I kind of like that. I do that a lot. Sometimes I'll do a line, and wherever I end up, I stop, start up again, and then I'll go back and do that. I can put a little dot there too if I want. So that's another edge. I can do the dashes again. Sometimes I'll do, and I can always combine these. And so like if I've got a little bit more room, I might put 2 dots. Yeah, I'm getting wild and crazy here, guys. So you can do those, and you're welcome to do that on these layouts as well. So you've got 4 11 by 11 sheets. I think it was 4. Let me see, it might be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 5. So you need to do dashes on all of them. And anyway, so go ahead and get those done before Saturday, so you don't have to take the time to do them during class, and then we can just put them together. We're also going to splatter on some of them, but that's going to be I'm going to do another short video for that. Thank you.